Hi, my name is Julia. This video is for the SLO focusing on assessments, evaluations, and IEPs. I just thought the video would be a little bit better to help explain where I'm at with working with these things and my students. So I work with high school students who have had IEPs for a long time. And although I wasn't there, haven't been in enough of their IEPs, to see their progress and see it unfold, I have an idea of like where they've been at throughout their education. So with developing lesson plans, I'm sure that at one point they started at a baseline, and I think that's a good place to start and focus on when talking about developing lesson plans, because we want to start at a place where basically they're at baseline, and we have to assess them and see where they're at when this all begins. So for example, if we're assessing a student and we see that this student can match similar images or identical images, it wouldn't be correct to start them at an errorless matching type of goal. And so that's why seeing where they are, their baseline, and things that they've mastered is important in developing these lesson plans. The evaluation of student progress is also very important. And as somebody who works with these students in their daily goals, I'll sit with them, and I have 6 students in total, and I sit with every one of them and go over their goals. I just from looking at like their data sheet can see progress from 1 month ago till now, and then all of those things are tracked by the teacher and kept record of. And once those IEP renewals come up every year, we can see the progress that the student has made, things that they still need to work on, things that they've mastered, and then all those things added together help in those reevaluations every 3 years. And then also talking about like criteria for eligibility for special education, we have to look at those disabilities that is listed on the IDEA and what qualifies as a disability. And to backtrack a little bit, we get those diagnoses from child psychologists and neuropsychologists, but just taking that diagnosis, then we have specialists who evaluate at what level the students are at, and that all helps in those assessments and creating an IEP goal that works for this specific student. And then how the assessments are connected to the IEP. We look at this child's environment, their behavior, and different forms of testing, whether that's their progress reports or standardized testings, where we see where they're at in terms of communicating or oral response or listening response, and take all of those to build an IEP. Again, we're not going to give a student who does not have verbal communication a verbal communication goal. We're going to start somewhere in their level. We're not going to expect them to use their voice to repeat after us, or something like that, where they still have an AAC device they're working with, or maybe even they have to go a step further and see if they recognize a certain word, or just going back and seeing where they're at in order to create an IEP goal that best fits them. Thank you.